We're taught from day one that if you put your head down and push hard enough, you'll eventually move forward. Yet, you probably know someone who has spent the last 5 years giving absolute maximum effort, staying late and grinding away, only to remain at the exact same desk with the exact same title, earning effectively the same wage. This raises a difficult question. Why does a massive expenditure of energy so often fail to produce any measurable upward mobility? When a machine runs at full power but generates no movement, the flaw usually lies in its mechanics. Stagnation occurs when high-intensity effort is applied through a rigid, unthinking system of execution. To see where these mechanics break down, look at a classic beast of burden, the donkey. A donkey operates entirely on volume. It wakes up at dawn, carries heavy loads until dusk, and obeys every command without hesitation. It works at the absolute limit of its physical capacity.
There is a Kannada proverb that addresses this exact scenario. Kashtapatavanila kashtadinda hora baralara. It roughly translates to the idea that simply enduring a hardship does not provide a way out of it. Despite a lifetime of flawless obedience and endless exhaustion, the donkey never earns elevated status. It gets fed, it sleeps, and it repeats the cycle until its body gives out. Relying on brute force execution without strategic intent creates a trap of chronic exhaustion. It makes a worker invisible, a tool to be utilized, rather than a thinker to be promoted. Now, compare that to a different laborer in the exact same world, the horse. A horse doesn't haul dead weight in a straight line. Instead, it regulates its speed, maneuvers around obstacles, and dynamically adjusts its stride based on the changing terrain. Another regional proverb captures the difference. Buddhi itare baratanavu dura. If intelligence is present, poverty stays far away. This chart maps effort against value generated. Offering only blind endurance keeps the value flat because a standardized service never grows. But when a worker adapts and solves complex problems, their generated value curves upward, earning them a higher level of respect. The defining factor of success is the ability to translate baseline energy into these highly valued strategic outcomes. This disconnect between energy and value is an ancient problem. Thousands of years ago, the Bhagavad Gita laid out the structural logic for solving it. Chapter 2, verse 50 introduces the concept, Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. This translates to skillfulness in action. The text argues that execution performed with extreme precision and intelligence elevates basic work into a state of mastery or yoga. A secondary principle, karmanye adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, suggests we have a right to the work, but not the reward. True mastery requires detaching from the anxiety of the outcome and focusing entirely on relentlessly upgrading the intelligence of the daily execution. This philosophy clarifies exactly why many modern careers hit a brick wall. Look closely at a stagnant role. It consists of performing the exact same tasks using the exact same unupgraded skills in an identical sequence for years. There is a warning about this state. Ninta niru kulushitavagutade. Standing water becomes polluted. Without continuous learning and adaptation, professional skills decay and market value drops. In a constantly shifting world, a static skill set eventually becomes obsolete. Remaining static while the professional environment evolves around you is the functional equivalent of moving backward. The solution lies in the tactical approach of killing two birds with one stone, combining raw labor with a hyper-focus on the resulting value. This requires an end to repeating blind tasks. Proactively analyze the environment, identify the bottlenecks in your workflow, and actively learn the specific skills required to solve them. This merge creates a highly effective professional, one who maintains the dependable work ethic of the donkey, but deploys it with the calculated agility of the horse. Success scales when the initial energy of the work is multiplied by the intelligence of the approach. Raw effort provides the necessary fuel, but it is adaptable skill that dictates the final destination.